Hola mi amigas, how's it going? Today I'm so excited because we're gonna do another the good, the bad, and the, what did I call that video again? The good, the bad, and the boring. This is going to be all about holiday products that have been coming out in the past couple of weeks. There's so much I want to talk about. But first, I'm really excited because this is the first sponsorship I've had in a long time and it's awesome. So this video is being sponsored by Avon. Avon has a new autumn collection and there's a lot of really cool stuff, including their Hydrofusion skincare line. A couple of products that I got to try out were the Avon A New Hydrofusion Replenishing Serum and then the Hydrofusion Gel Cream. I also got to try out the Avon Beauty A New Clinical Unlimited Lashes, which is a lash and brow activating serum. A couple of other things I got to try that were really neat were the Avon Magic Face Perfector, which has SPF 20, always a great thing. The Avon True Color Transforming Contour Stick, this is this contour and highlighter. The Avon True Color Moonlit Highlighting Powder. The Avon True Color Love at First Lash Mascara, which I'm just obsessed with the logo on this, it's just so cute. The Avon True Color Glimmer Sticks Waterproof Eyeliner in Blackest Night. Avon True Color Lip Gloss in Rose Quartz. And then the Avon True Color Dazzle Drops in Sunkissed. I will have links to all of these products in the description below. Really cool stuff. I am super into the skincare and the lash serum especially. Links all down below. And thank you Avon for sponsoring this video. Now let's get to the holiday products. So if you're anything like me, you definitely are one to peruse Instagram, look through stuff, and just trying to see what's new. Because as we all know, in the beauty realm now, there is so much stuff all the time, everywhere, that it definitely gets I was gonna say a little overwhelming, but it's incredibly overwhelming. We're gonna talk about things that I've seen and my thoughts on them, if they're worth checking out, if I'm gonna even look twice at them, and you could take that for whatever you will. So the first thing I want to talk about is something that just exploded all over recently, and that is the James Charles Morphe palette. I'm not a big Morphe person. I've tried the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I've tried a couple of other things from them, and this is probably just because I've been around doing beauty stuff for so long that I know what Morphe is. And I mean, I remember Coastal Scents or BH Cosmetics, which is still around. They're all kind of the same. They're all these eyeshadows that come from China, mass produced, and then they slap a label on them. Morphe was just the one who was smart and took on the really pushing the influencer marketing and really pushing the affiliate links to get the influencers to push the product. So that's why they are on top of the world right now. Their newest collaboration is with James Charles, and this palette is very, very bright, very bold. I watched his announcement video. The looks he did in it were actually really cool. If they all were using this Morphe palette, which I'm assuming that they were, that shows really great pigmentation, great blendability. Everything looked really nice in them. When I first looked at this, I was kind of confused at why there was this row of gigantic colors right in the center, but it actually is pretty much genius because those are the colors that you're going to use more than anything else in this palette. You're using all of these different shimmers, bright bold colors, any of them. You want the ability to darken the crease or to add a little bit of a highlight, and having those shades as a bigger size makes a lot of sense. This palette will retail for $39. Like if you need something and you want to learn, that's a great way to use your money to get something that is a decent size and will last you a long time, that you don't feel guilty using all of the time. Because sometimes if you spend a lot of money on a product, you might want to like save it, but if you want to learn, those are the products to learn on. Ooh, Tarte has a new palette. Tartiest Pro Remix. I can't tell you the last time that Tarte really had me going, oh, like, even though I just said it when I opened this picture. I said that because the packaging is really, it looks like splatter paint, splatter paint, and it looks really cool, but there's some brighter colors. I mean, there's a bright yellow, there's a purple, there's a really cool teal looking shade, but overall, Tarte always leaves me kind of just feeling like I'm gonna fall asleep. It never really excites me. They haven't in a very long time. I think Shape Tape was probably the last time that I was really like, ew. But Too Faced came out with their concealer and I honestly like that better. So meh from me on that one. I know Huda Beauty has a new palette. I haven't seen swatches of it yet, I don't think, but this palette looks so chunky. Oh my goodness. So Huda's always one where I look at the palettes and I'm like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. And then the last time that I went into Sephora, because usually I just do Sephora online because I just can't, I don't want to know is basically what it comes down to. I just don't want to know. And I ended up freaking buying the Rose Gold palette remix. And I already have the normal Rose Gold palette. And honestly, I looked at the palette online. I looked at it on the website and I was like, why would I rebuy that? No. And then I go into the store and I make the stupid decision when I see this palette. I'm like, I'm just gonna swatch it. That was such a bad choice because when I swatched it, I was like, oh my God, this is 100% different than the first one. This is so smooth, I need it. And here we are. And those palettes are not cheap at all. This palette's $65, this new nude palette. Some of the colors here just look like straight up glitter pressed into a pan. They look chunky as fuck. And then I go to the Huda Beauty new nude hashtag, see some of the swatches, and they actually look really cool. So that's one that I am not going to purchase blindly. I probably won't get it at all. I really don't need anything new, but some of those glitters just look insane. It looks really cool. I probably should just not pay attention. I don't know is basically where that is. I saw this at Ulta, right? So Ulta has this where it is from Neutrogena and it's their makeup removers as singles. And you get a 20 individually wrapped, soft and gentle, pre-moistened facial cleansing wipes. So I saw this and I immediately thought of like giving those away to trick-or-treaters because that's what it looks like to me. Like, here, have a face wipe. I think that this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Nobody needs an individually wrapped face wipe. Why would you need that? Who is gonna bring one? Nobody, because then you're gonna forget to put any more. I think that's just a gigantic waste of packaging. Each one plastic. That's just Neutrogena. I would focus on doing travel ones or having like something like a reusable little case or something so that you're not being so wasteful because this is 100% unnecessary. La 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 la. I just saw that the Spice Girls are going on tour in the UK. Rude. I'm so jealous. Jeffree Star's coming up here with his Alien palette. It's actually hilarious that this is what this makes me think of, but this makes me think of a Kat Von D palette, one like shaped like a tomb or something. And I hated it because I could not store that thing anywhere because it didn't fit anywhere. And that's what this Alien palette looks like to me. It just looks like it's so gigantic that it's not gonna stack nicely. And I'm at the point in my life where just gigantic, obnoxious packaging is an immediate never for me. Plus, I just not really about Jeffree Star stuff anyways, and all the colors in here are not super exciting to me. There's a lot of greens. So there's that. There's that. What else can we talk about? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Besame Cosmetics. I've never used anything from them. They came out with this amazing looking Snow White collection last year, I believe, or earlier this year. I think it was last year, where it was based on like the original Disney Snow White, like back in the 30s, and it just had this vibe to it that was so like poised and it looked so cool. The packaging on it looked so cool. And so they have a new collection coming out that is Disney and Peter Pan, and it's based off of Mermaid Lagoon, and it's really cute. The eyeshadows are really, really pretty. There's a bright yellow, there's some greens, of course, and then there's some lipsticks, and the packaging has the mermaids from the movie compacts with looks like bronzer that have the mirror shaped like a shell, and it's pink. It's very cute. The packaging is, oh my gosh, it's super, super cute. Okay, so the last thing that really has caught my eye recently, and I say recently as in this morning when I got an email from Ulta that was like, platinum members, sneak peek. It's new liquid eyeshadows from Stila. Stila Glitter and Glow, Shimmer and Glow. I'm obsessed with those. Those are my favorite liquid eyeshadows. The formula is top notch. The consistency, the opacity, the texture, everything is perfect on them. They're so amazing. And so I see this and I'm like, ooh, they have new colors. Which colors are they? They're all Iridescent Duo Chromes. I've been obsessed with Iridescent Duo Chromes since, I don't know, probably like the first couple of years I did YouTube, so almost a decade now. I love them, and I have been wanting Stila. I've been like putting out vibes into the universe that Stila, that's what they're missing. Their colors are great and I love them and they're great for a quick wash of color, but their liquid eyeshadows as Iridescent Duo Chromes would be amazing. Now, they have one called Perlino. It was the same thing as the Huda Beauty palette where I saw it online and I was like, nope, does not live up to what I need it to be. And then went in store, swatched it, it was fantastic, and immediately got it, and I love it. These are just like my Naked Cosmetics Ivory collection, which was my intro to Duo Chromes. The best, the OG. They're also just like the Aurora palette from Anastasia. They just are that white base with that flash of an iridescent kind of pastel-y neon color. Oh guys, oh my gosh. Okay, so there's 6 of them. There's one that flashes blue, one that flashes purple, pink, gold, green, and then peach. It literally, I'm pretty sure that's like, let me get this. Okay, so this is my, yep, this is my Ivory, the pressed Ivory collection from Naked Cosmetics, right? You could see those 6, those are the same 6 colors that Stila is doing. Okay, so this is literally my dream liquid eyeshadow. The formula is spot on, and it's in my favorite duochrome colors. I don't know how to feel. I'm like angry about this because they're $24 each. I want them all. I wish that Stila was coming out with like a set of mini ones. I would buy that in half of a second, but $24 each, that means that all of them together are gonna be, they're gonna be $144 for 6 of them. I don't know, I don't think I can get myself to buy 6 of those for $144, but oh, I really want to. So those, they come out November 10th. They're online November 10th. They're in store like the 20-something of November. They look fantastical. Oh my god, they look so good. They're exactly what I have been wanting Stila to come out with, and I really want them so bad. The end. So by far and wide, the new Stila colors are for sure what I would like to get. Those are at the top of my needs list. Just because, like any duochrome shade, you could take any of those colors, apply it to any look ever, even if it's just in the inner corners, if it's just like patting it on top, and it will 100% transform the look that you have. And so when you have 6 of them like that, you have unlimited options. You could just take a black eyeshadow, you could take like a black gel liner, pour it across your lids, and then every single one of those is going to completely change the way that looks. And that is so cool. And that's why I love duochrome iridescence like that so much. And the fact that Stila's coming out with them is like, it like hurts my heart because I don't want to spend the money, but I do want to spend the money. You know where I'm at? Anyways, that's pretty much all I've got to talk about. Please let me know any other things that you've seen recently. I'm going to do another one of these videos on things for Amazon, because Amazon's always got stuff that I love. I love Amazon so much. More gift guides, all that stuff coming up this month. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like this video because I like you, and I'll see you next time.